Hello guys, karibu sana kwenye Football Fans Clan. Hii ndio place pekee unaweza pata reactions, views za mafans wa Kenya kila baada ya mechi kubwa ya mpira. Hey, kama we ni mgeni, tafadhali click hapo chini subscribe. Yes, Enock, how are you today?
I'm very good, very fine, and of course very happy.
Yeah.
And you can guess why I'm happy today.
Of course I know you are happy because Arsenal have just squeezed a 1-0 win.
You can't say they have squeezed,
Yeah.
because it's just a goal. We played the game, we did our part, we did what we were supposed to do, and we scored. So we didn't squeeze. Yeah.
You managed to keep another clean sheet. This is the fourth in a row on away. What's the secret?
Very important.
Yeah.
Composure in defense.
Yeah.
As my colleague has said, we are using almost 4 center backs in Tomiyasu, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel Mangales. You see, we are having Partey just ahead of them, who is covering them very well, and who is receiving the ball from that defense, moving forward. So looking at it, using 4, and we also have an outfield goalkeeper in Ramsdale, who is doing some great work in that goal. So you can expect we will continue keeping these clean sheets for a moment, for as long as our defensive midfielders in Partey and Shaka are not going to expose that defense. They're going to receive those balls in good time. Partey breaks those lines and gets to Shaka. Expect more clean sheets because it's now a more compact team, especially at the defense. Looking at this game, when there's a time Brentford Leeds did press us so hard, and they tried playing long balls just from the center straight to our 2 center backs. Straight to our 2 center backs. Those balls gave us a lot of problems. And you look at the logic there, we had Shaka, who was a bit injured, and we had Partey, who was not doing very well, who was a bit lost in that match at that very moment. But the moment they came back to full realization, to full fitness, you saw what we did. Wait for them, let them launch the balls, let them bring those long passes to our defense. We still get them, we start the ball, just play to them. Let them come back. They did that 2-3 times. They caused us problems, but we were still solid in the defense.
Your attack did seem to be very sharp today. Was it tactical or they were just down?
With a team like Leeds, you don't go to attack because it's a team that is playing more of an open game. Yeah. And they are coming into this match with nothing to lose. They are playing against the incoming EPL champions, Arsenal. So they have nothing to lose. All they want is the praise of beating Arsenal. So they'll do anything, press us, play those long balls to us. But more importantly is how we handle those balls. The moment we managed to cut them off, the balls were no longer coming to the defense. Now we forced them. We had to go put a block in our defense, a low block. Now they had to now start passing the ball because the long balls could not work. Though in our half, but we are having the ball. Once they play the long ball, we get the ball, we start it there. We play, we press it, we play it long to them. They have to run back. And we come back into the system, and there we are.
You just told me you are the incoming champions. What makes you think that Arsenal are different this season?
We are different in so many ways. We have a very young squad in the Premier League. Yeah. Although I'm worried that fatigue is catching up with us, and the ban now is coming here and there. But if January if the January transfer window, we can do something, we can get some more additions into that team, then definitely we are going to be the incoming champions. Yeah. Number 2, Man City have just dropped points. Yeah. And once your competitors drop points, all you need to do is to do your job. Whether you win 0.5, whether you win 1-0, whether you win 0-0, whatever win, it's a win. You just have to keep the momentum. Keep it there going so that they'll be struggling to chase you. If you struggle a bit, like today, Man City dropped 3 points, and congratulations to Liverpool. They gave us a result that we expected. We all wanted that. Next, we are playing Soton, then we play Nottingham Forest. And of course, we shall be meeting that other team, this other London team called Chelsea. That one we will win. So when we meet Man City, now the result will be, we shall be pushing for probably a draw. Now it becomes a game of mathematics. So if we cannot drop points against, we didn't drop points against Liverpool. Man City have dropped points against Liverpool. Now you can see the logic where I'm telling you that we are incoming EPL champions. If everything remains constant, which is a bit tricky, but if the team remains the way it is, we don't have more injuries, if we shall not be hit by injuries, then expect we are going to have a very good run this first leg and do some more additions in January, then have the best run in second leg.
I want you to talk about the referee of today's match, Mr. Chris Kavanagh.
He was a bit disappointing, especially towards the end. He had done something that has never been seen in football, and we would have cast him. I don't think if he would have done some more refereeing, we would have just cast him. He was going to receive a cast that will never move away from his life, because that was suicidal. That was suicidal. How do you? That was an action. Bamford did that off ball to Mangales. Mangales never retaliated. He fell down. He never retaliated. Then here you come, you are red carding Mangales. That's madness. That's total madness. That's unprofessional. And I think he needs to be told. Because the reason why we have VAR, the reason why we have assistant, the linesman, and I think the other linesman messed him. He really messed him. And because he should not have taken out the red card. And you're showing it a penalty. Before that, he gave a penalty to Leeds after like 3 minutes, and we were on attack. We were almost scoring a second goal. So I was wondering if we would have scored that goal, would this penalty would have stood? Would this penalty stand? So you see, he made some silly schoolboy mistakes, and thank God he checked VR, he corrected it. Now we wish him well going forward. Otherwise, if he would have stood by his decision, then we would have cast him. We can cast him and he will never see it again.
The match was delayed 40 minutes because of power outage. With power out, that means the VAR could not have been used.
Before the match, there are people who are saying like the power is not there, but we have the referees and the flagmen and the whistle. And it was good for the referees to stick to this decision, because if they would have not stuck to the decision of the VR must work, all the referees' gadgets must work, then today we were going to draw. This was going to be, it was a sabotage. The referee would have, and you can simply see what was going to happen from a referee. Is it a tavern? Is it called tavern? Kavana. This would have been something else. So thank God, and I want to urge Leeds, kindly pay your power so that next time you don't go through this. We want to win fair and square, and that we will do.